Okay, welcome back to Theme Journals. I'm April. All right, now I've gotten all my shakers completed. See how pretty they are? They glitter and glow in the light. And yeah, very pleased with how most of them turned out. Now, as I said, I hate these three. However, we can fix this. I have very, very pretty laces. This is sticker lace. You can see some of these other ones I've got, but I'm not going to use those, I don't think. I'm going to get these down. All right, let's see what we got over here. All right, so I want to choose a color that's close to the colors on here. Now, the reason why I'm not going to choose these is because it's too thick. All right, I had to look at them though. All right, so color would go well with all three of these. I'm thinking maybe this purple right here. Yeah. All right, hang on. I've got a little shelf just for my current laces I'm using for whatever project I'm on. Oh boy. All right. It's very early in the morning and all right, so I'm going to show you how I will fix this problem of the horrible stitching I did. And basically it's horrible because I stitched from the wrong side. I should have been stitching with this up and going around. I figured it out after 3, so you can see the difference. And that way the card is being punched through on this side, which the netting obscures the punch through the paper and the anyway, yeah. All right, let's see. This may be sheer. If it's sheer, I may not be able to use it. Yeah, it's sheer. Okay, well, let's see what else we have from that stack. I don't think I'm going to be using the greens. All right. Pastel, let's look at this one. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see if that looks better. Yes, yes, it does. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to run a thin line of art glitter glue. Now I've got to make this nozzle work. Ugh. Oh dear. I just pulled the pin out of the head out of the pin and the pin is glued in there. Ugh. All right, hang on. Let me get my all right, I got my flat nose jewelry pliers. And we're going to try to yank this out. Yep, there we go. Put that in the trash. This is a nice round ball. We could use it in our something. Okay, now let me get a... Oh, here we go. Now we're going to make some... Yeah, there's something stuck in there, all right, but I'm not convinced that this is the... Ouch, the pin to do it. Yeah, I just stabbed myself with the pin. You know, ding dongs are us. All right, let's see here. For some reason, I thought it was a grand idea to stick myself with a pin. All right. I may have to run this under hot water, because this is really gummed up super duper bad. That's why I quit using the nozzle and took it off and whatnot. All right, let's see here. All right, hang on. I think it might be in this one. Let's see. One of these holders has a little holder from my... Oh, that's what's in that one. Okay. I don't know where I stuck it. See, I'm afraid that this is, the nozzle on this is too narrow for this particular needle, or it might be too narrow because it's got gunk in it. I don't know. Probably the latter than the former. And I know that if we use this nozzle, it's going to be too, it'll come out too fast. Dipping the sugar icing piping bottles any day over this nonsense. All right. This. Yeah, this is definitely too fat for this thing. Well, believe it or not, I see the hole at the end of the thing. Let's see if we can get anything out through it. No. Oops, sorry. I bumped you all again. All right. Now. Oops, sorry. Seems like it's my refrain. Ugh. It's getting annoying. To me, anyway. Okay. I got a little hole. All right, this dries fairly quickly, so I'm not going to do it more than a little bit at a time. Now, the best part about this art glitter glue is it does dry clear. So even if it goes through the, what do you call it? The ribbon, it will dry completely clear. And so I don't worry about that. So we're going to put on the second side. All right, so now you're learning how to troubleshoot boo-boos. Because let me tell you, that looked horrific. And this will make it extra cute. And people are like, oh, look at that. They put ribbon on it. That's so adorable. Not knowing what hideousness it hides. And that's the whole idea, is you don't want your the person who actually buys this to see your horrible mistake. Oh. It's coming out the bottom now. Bandit, you need to go sit down somewhere and not bother me right now. Thank you. You have your little bed under the desk. You don't need to bother me. All right, let's try this again. All right. I'm worried now that this thing will pop. I'll put so much pressure on the bottle that instead of coming out the nozzle, it'll just pop the nozzle completely off. What I'm going to have to do off screen is put this, put a cup of water into the microwave and then drop that nozzle into the microwave, or the hot water that comes out of the microwave, because that will make the entire make all the glue come out real fast. I usually do that for my paintbrush that somehow does not like to come clean of Mod Podge once I get it on the brush. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. There. That's better. All right. Now, while I'm doing this, let me tell you what I've decided to do. Now, I only have 43 of these shakers. That's why I've decided that I absolutely had to pretty up my mistakes, because we're going to need all 43 for these. All right. For the journals. So with that being said, I realized I didn't have enough playing cards. And I realized that I used the hearts on these because I think it symbolizes love. You know, hearts, love. You know, anybody who gets on with Valentine's Day will say, yes, it does symbolize love. And see how pretty that is? That's how you hide your mistakes. All right. So I also believe that mothers are also diamonds in the rough when they first become mothers, and they become shiny diamonds when they become grandmothers. And so with that being said, I'm going to do up the diamonds, the red diamonds as well. And now because I screwed up so badly on this side, I have to take off all the threads on this side so that I can glue over the threads. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do the diamonds as well. And then see where I'm going to do them like I did before I did this. I'm not making these into shakers, and I'll show you how I will decorate these slightly differently than the shakers. I'm only halfway done. I've just put one side on it so far. So I'll be working on that off screen. So I'll probably only use 2 shakers per journal. So if you made 3 or 4 shakers for your journal, that's fine. Maybe you want to clip them in with clips, the bulldog clips, or paper clips or whatever. Probably bulldog clips for these, because they're going to be super difficult otherwise. Ugh, why isn't this coming out? This is all going to be dry by the time it comes out. You know what? Let's give it a... All right. That was easier to make it come out this time. Let's see how that does. All right. Yeah, I'll probably put these in with paper clips, not paper clips, but bulldog clips. Because let's face it, these are thick. They're very thick. Oh boy. Well, I learned that this is not too... All right, I shoved some of the dry stuff out this time. All right, let's try that. Really. Oh, it wants to burble out. Well, all right, fine. Ugh. All right. All right. Now we need to make sure that this actually covers the stuff that we're trying to hide. All right. Okay. But for my purposes of my journal, I cannot put shakers on every single page because they're too thick. And I will run out of things to put in the shakers if I continue to make the shakers the way I done. So I've got 43 of them. And what I'm going to do is put one or two in each journal. And then I'll make more ephemera for everything else. Now, this will harken back to the way I always make my altered playing cards. That's all right. And they'll still be different, that's for sure. All right. So my friend Eleanor gave me these little ribbons. So thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate that. As you can see, they're coming in super handy. All right. All right. That looks nice. So instead of an ugly border, we now have a pretty border. All right. So if you did this the same way as I did the first time and it turned out ugly, now you know how to make it pretty. Yep. True story. So what I'll do is I will show you how I'm doing these cards for regular ephemera different than when I put together these playing cards. The technique is slightly different simply because I use a different glue to put everything together, because these I will not be running through the sewing machine. These cards I won't be running through the sewing machine. Sometimes I do run them through the sewing machine, but these I've decided not to. simply because I like the vintage borders with the ink. Vintage ink, I like that too much to run that through the... And this old Edith Holden paper does not do well in the sewing machine, as you can see from the boo-boos. All right. All right. Edith Holden was a very adept at her watercoloring. I'll tell you what, I've noticed, depending on what color I hold up next to these altered playing cards, it changed, the color brings out different colors in the cards. So like when I chose the green brings out more green in the cards, and this purple is pulling out all the purple hues in the pictures. So you can see that's a bluish purple right there and right around here. Amazing artist. She even had pretty handwriting, as you've probably seen from the books I pulled out and pulled apart. And I know some people don't like us journal makers pulling stuff apart from books, and I'm totally okay with that, because I'm also one of those journal makers that calls ugly scrapbook paper ugly if it's ugly. And I won't take that back, because I think some people get offended. Well, you can't offend the people who made it. Excuse me, if they make something ugly, they deserve to be told that it's ugly, so they stop making ugly stuff. Just saying. Pet peeve of mine. I'll get off my soapbox now. All right, we're almost done with this, and then I'll show you the differences between this world. This thing's curling the opposite way that I need it to, and then it slid off the, oh, botheration. Okay, well, let's turn it over real quick. Fiddlesticks. I may have to... All right. I don't like that curl, so there are some pieces that you just need to put in the trash. And that curled piece was one of them. All right. This time I'll pay attention to see if it's curled or not. See, this one's not curled. None of the other pieces were either. That is so bizarre to me. I might have been able to use that piece if I'd have caught it in time. I didn't catch it in time, and the wet glue just made that curl so much worse. Art glitter glue is a wet white glue, and very wet when it goes on, and then it dries very quickly. So you have a few seconds wiggle room, but not too much more than that. All right. And thus ends that lesson of how to fix your mistakes and make something ugly something very pretty. All right, so there you have it. That's how you fix that. Now, let's fix this. Oops, sorry. Oh, I don't know why I keep on saying I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, let's try that. And here I go, whacking you like a wackadoodle that I am. All right, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can be alerted to great upcoming content. And if you're interested in theme journals, this is the channel for you, because all I do is theme journals. And they all have an idea behind them. They have a meaning. meaning behind it, whatever. But I think the most journal filled with meaning will be these Mother Day journals I'm working on right now. Ugh. All right. On why the thread got shredded the way that did. Bizarre. All right. Okay. That can live there. All right. So for these, I've been using art glitter glue. Not art glitter glue, but Scotch-Crete glue stick. Because I don't want these to come off. And this is a permanent glue stick. Now I did, again, use the sanding blocks on the back of these. I did all of them at once last night before I went to bed. Oh, my back was screaming at me when I finally did go to bed. And spending too much time hunched over stuff. All right. So that's the difference in my glues. The other glue I was using was my daughter's, you know, Elmer's glue stick. And that just holds stuff in place until you can run to the sewing machine. This, I don't ever have to worry about it coming loose. All right. I was skeptical, you know, when I first got it because, like I said, I've been using other glues that, they didn't impress me much. That I'd seen other people use, and I thought, well, let's try this. It does say permanent, and I do like, you know, Scotch tape and the rest of their products. So I was like, let's give this an honest shot. So I just bought one glue stick, you know, just in case I didn't, you know, like it. I didn't want to spend $3 and then hate the glue. And it was too expensive. So the next, I loved it so much, and I was so impressed. I immediately found someone selling a box of 2, and so I bought like 2 boxes of 2 or 3 boxes of 2 or something like that, and so to keep them in my stash because I do like this particular glue stick. Okay, so that's how I do that, and I'll do the back side as well real quick. I'll do a few. You've already seen this, but, you know, again, with the glue sticks, they're going to be different this time because I don't want this to come loose. And I just like making these little card things, so. Now, again, I'm not going to scratch this surface on the second side. All right, I'm gonna have to find a little box to put those in because those are gonna drive me absolutely bananas. And I have just a box. All right, so we're gonna pitch all these in here until I need them because we're gonna be working with a lot of ephemera and they're gonna be all over the desk. I've already taken my picture for my historical purposes because I do take pictures and I document everything I make just for funsies. I finally put up the information on the community channel with pictures of all the tags, all the altered playing cards that I've made since I started. So you can look that up. Now this is a very wet glue stick. I've never seen such a wet glue stick in my entire life. You even may need to keep your little thing on hand so that it doesn't rub. Oh, with the moving. I'm so sorry. I apologize. All right. This is a, if you don't know, this is a glue remover. This is a glue it removes glue. Let me put it that way. A glue eraser. There you go. Ugh. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't think or talk. And obviously, all I'm going to do is bump my camera for the rest of the night because I'm such a klutz. Again, I apologize for that. All right. Here we go. And then I'll just put a line of it down and cut it out. And I haven't decided quite how I'm going to decorate this side. So yeah. Sometimes I use washi tape, sometimes I put other things on it, you know, stickers. I have to look in my sticker box. I have a huge sticker box for this. Yeah, that might do. All right, well, let's erase the glue. See how nicely that comes up? Yeah. I got this at the dollar store before it became the $1.25 store. So yeah, that's actually a $1 art government eraser. Even the $1.25, I would recommend going and getting the $1.25 one too. That store irks me for the most part nowadays. And most of the stuff they have there is not worth $1.25. I can promise you that. But anyway, I will get off of that soapbox too. Do it down here. Yeah, if you keep the glue fingers away from what you're putting down and use your, like these two fingers to smoosh down, or just your other palm of your side of your hand up, you'll probably avoid getting glue marks on your ephemera. Okay, this line will take one more and that'll be it. And I'll stop boring you with this. And then we'll do something fun. We'll see if we can't decide how we're going to decorate this. I can show you some of my pretties. Yay for pretties. All right, definitely recap that because that will dry out fairly quickly. All right. I'm running out of this golden tissue paper, sewing paper. All right. Yes, I'm refolding it. What can I say? We all know I'm pedantic now. If you don't and you're new to the channel, welcome. And yes, I'm an type A personality, and there's certain things that I will do off screen that falls into that category. Okay. Okay, I'm only going to do one of these with you on this screen because I've already done this with you on another video ad nauseum, but I just wanted to, you know, show you the decorating process on what I refer to as playing cards. P-L-A-I-N, not the airplane or whatever. I don't know why I had to spell that, but you know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, now you have to make sure that these sides are absolutely stuck down because you don't want any flyaways in this next process at all. Because usually I catch the flyaways by doing the sewing, but like I said, I'm not sewing these. All right, now let me go get my corner punch. Okay, we're gonna use the quarter inch. All right, and if you see anything like that, you give it a little touch up. Okay, so we got a beautiful card now, and let's see, what did we do last time? Oh yeah, that's right, we did some inking. Yay for inking. Yep, I like my new ink dauber, so I will be getting more of these from the $1.25 store. They're actually paint daubers. You know, you put it in the paint and then daub a circle on whatever you're working on. Yeah, I'm always experimenting, because now you're gonna say, why don't you just get the Tim Holtz daubers and whatnot? Well, you get one dauber and some replacement daubers for underneath, but those, they don't seem to last very long. I've watched other people use them and they're like, oh, I gotta replace this because it's all chewed up. So we'll see how long this one lasts, but I do like the effect that it gives. I like that vignette. It's very vintagey. Okay, so now, because I have so much stuff out for this project, I have to move things around and see where I have room to put stuff. My friend offered me a shelving unit, and I think I'm going to take her up on it, and I'm just going to have to sell my couch to make room for the shelving unit, because it's really super. All right, so that's the side we're going to be working with. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, all right. Now what color? Okay, we got the... Now, we do have some of these stickers that are sort of pastel. They're not vintagey enough for me. Let's see here. What do we have? We have sticker stamps, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I believe they're sticker stamps. All right. And we got some more. Then we've got this interesting paper here. I might try to use some of that and make a collage. Let's see. We also have felt, pieces of felt with flowers on it. I'm not sure if that's quite the way I want to go with that one. Now let's look at this paper. I have a paper pad here. Now I pulled it out because I like some of this stuff for Mother's Day. So let's take a peek at what we've got. It says, remembers with you, it's you like ever are my true like. So these are just words that could be associated with a mother. So let me flip through it some more. Now this is interesting paper. That might go well with that. Let's see here. Hang on. All right. I'm not sold on that either. Oh, hang on. You know what? I may change some of these stickers and make them vintagey. And I'll show you how to do that. Oh, we got these. I bought some other butterflies without remembering I'd bought them. Oh, I've got a bunch of purple paper. Got a bunch of purple paper we might be able to use in a collage. Oh, let's see. We've got more stickers under here. Okay. Lots of stuff to contemplate on anyway. So, you know what? These rub-on transfers might be the deal. We got these stickers, and these rub-ons. I should have bought all these rub-ons that they had, but I only bought 3, so I've got to use them judiciously. Let's get one of those out and maybe one of these out. See which way we go with everything. And of course I've got, you know, sparklies. Can never go wrong with sparklies. Okay, I think that'll get us started anyway. All right, so this is I've made another big mess on the top of another mess. Ew. All right, let's put these over here. All right, now let me show you how to deal with stickers that you like, but they're not quite as vintage as you'd like them to be. All right. All right, I made an executive decision. We're not working with the blue at the moment. Might work with the blue later. I got some blue stuff. Yeah, I got blue stuff. I'm leaving these on because I like some of the pinks. Okay, so that eliminates some of the stuff on my desk. All right. Now, okay, get out that vintage photo again. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing. And you just, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, look at the magic. It's magic. And all of a sudden you go from a really white, non-looking, you know, non-vintage looking sticker to a beautiful vintage sticker. And I like these stickers. I mean, they're beautiful stickers, but they're too white for me. And this is the advantage of working with permanent archival ink. It's permanent. Is that you can do this on glossy paper and it'll actually stay eventually once it, you know, sinks into the paper. The glossy paper, it'll actually stay. All right, let's do the bottom 6. I'll turn them upside down so I can be sure that I'm in screen, because I have tried, you know, I'm trying to stay in screen, but since my camera is higher than where I'm sitting, I'd almost have to sit on books or something so I could keep an eye on what's on screen and what isn't in screen. because I'm not a short woman, but not that tall either. All right. And now we have beautiful vintage fruit. Woohoo! All right. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Ugh. Come on. Got little, oh, they're stickers. Oh, fantastic. All right, so we could use something like that. And then we could, let's see, let's do purple. Something like that. We're not going to cover up the entire page. Let's sort of. All right. Then oops, my bad. We could put a pink one on top of here. Now, as much as I like this, I also want everyone to be able to see that this is the 9 of diamonds. It needs something else. All right, let's see what these are. Now, I bought these because I just like them. I've been learning that on, oh, these are, some are stickers and some of them are plain paper. All right, those are more stickers. Oh, no, they're paper. This is paper. All right, let's see here. Or this is vellum. This might be vellum. All right, let's just do that. And now this, I want to accent, I think. Let's see what it looks like with a little ink around the edges. All right. So we could go like that. And that. Or, let's see here. I'm only cutting this out of the sheet because I want to see how it looks against the card so I can decide how I want to layer it. And then we can take it off of the, all right. Well. Oh, I'm terrible at collage. I'm going to tell you, I do better collage when I'm not trying to think about it. But when I start overthinking it, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Let's put the pink maybe on the bottom. And then maybe this in the circle. Oh, that. All right. I can get on board with that one. All right. Now I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1. All right. Because trust me, you want everything that you... Now I'm going to try to keep my collage this time pretty flat because, you know, my past attempts at collage has always ended up being making my ephemera super thick or my pocket super thick. There's virtue in making flat stuff. I'll be the first to admit that. All right. Now. This is definitely a sticker. Now let's see if I can get my nail under here. All right. And here we go. And I think I like that. Then we're going to glue this down, the words. All right. Stop thinking about things, April. Do not overthink stuff. All right. Now with this one, because these are super old stickers, I mean, I remember seeing these stickers in the late 70s, early 80s. And I used to own some actually when I was a kid. And I would use them on my letters to pen pals and stuff like that. So I know the glue or the stickiness on the back of these stickers aren't the best because they're old. I found them at the local thrift shop in a grab bag. So yeah, stickers are so expensive nowadays, and I just refuse to pay full price for them. Just won't do it. All right, now we're talking. Now we're smoking. All right. So before you go plopping it down on on something, what you need to do, oh, I missed the edge here. You need to make sure that it's in the upright position. See? All right. So you can do something like that. Use what you have in your stash. Yours is not going to look exactly like mine because I have different stuff in my stash. I've been buying stuff slowly but surely. Every time I saw something for Mother's Day, I was like, ooh, we're going to use that for Mother's Day. Oh, boy. Anyway, so that's how I alter these playing cards that I would normally sew. Now, what I may do is ink both sides. Hang on. Let's see what that looks like. And if I like that too. I try to make every single, you know, journal set that I make, the playing cards look different. So there you have it. There's one altered card. And probably in the same vein, I'll be doing other ones. I'll probably change out this sticker for maybe sparklies or something like that, or one of these. I have other stamps that are probably more appropriate to Mother's Day than these. But I'll have to go dig them out. Oh, look at that pretty. I forgot the pretty butterflies. Let's see. Maybe this needs a butterfly. Let's see what we got. Oh, where are you, butterfly? Oh, you know what? I think that's too pink for my taste. At least with this. Do we have? We don't have any purple ones. All right, that's too big. Yeah. Okay. You could actually overdo it. So I'm just going to leave that the way that is, and let me get a shaker out. And let's compare. So I'm going to be working on a lot of these off screen. I hope you like this particular card, because I realize, you know, as fun as these are, I'm going to run out of stuff to put in here. And then even if I put two in a journal, that's pretty thick. And since I have to, you know, put them on with a bulldog clip, that's going to make it even thicker. So these will put in, you know, go nicely in the pockets. So the next thing, after I get done with all this, and I'll show you, you know, all the final cards that I do. The next thing will be envelopes for our journals. So I hope you found value here. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that notification bell so that you like my invisible bell? Yeah, ring the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I knock the camera stand. Not just kidding, every time I put up a new video. Okay, you have a great day. Bye.